Alright, here we go. Into game number 1 and spawning at the 12 o'clock location as the Purple Zerg. One of the newer members of Team MB is in fact Tai2. Of course, coming off some pretty good performance in individual tournaments recently. And, excuse me, at the 3 o'clock here as the Peach Terran. We do have Gargoyle, who's coming off a ace match victory in TVZ, as we just saw. So, good times all around. Let me update my overlay, and we shall be on our way. Now, Tai2 looks like he is going to get the correct scout with his Overlord. They are in close air positions here, the Python-esque spawning locations, meaning that Tai2 will get a very early scout. Is he actually going to hide the Overlord? Did he turn it around? He did, look at that. So he got close enough to see the minerals were being mined, and turned it around before it came into Gargoyle's vision. Now sometimes players will send a worker to the top left of their base just to check for this, because they know that Zergs will try and hide the Overlord like this. But let's see if Gargoyle does this. Let's see if he actually is familiar enough with the map to even know that he should do this. Of course, this is one of the newer maps. Oh, wait a minute, you might be going too close here. Is he going to be barely in vision? It's so close. Oh, it's now in vision, okay. Okay, so I guess that didn't really make any difference in the end. Because it's been spotted fast enough for Gargoyle to realize that they are in close air spawns. And we do see the 12 hatch from Tai2. Now the question is, does Tai2 from here, does he go for like a 2 hatch muta, for example? He went 12 hatch, 12 gas, 11 pool. Did you guys see that? So I'm pretty sure this is a 2 hatch muta coming out for Tai2, and I think that's very, very strong in close air positions. Not only is 2 hatch muta strong in close air positions, but again on Magrathea, the corner expansions are all islands. So it's very easy for the 2 hatch muting player to take an island expansion for free and not worry too much about any kind of counter pressure from the Terran player. So I think this is a pretty good move. We just have the 1 right to expand here from Gargoyle. Now he saw the fast gas, so Gargoyle knows that it's 2 hatch muta. I mean, I keep saying 2 hatch muta, it could be 2 hatch lurker, because Tai2 loves to go for actually sneaky lurker builds. in all matchups. Well, I guess not in ZVZ, but in ZVT, ZVP. Have seen Tai2 go for a lot of fast lurkers, a lot of lurker drops. Definitely possible to, for example, have one of his overlords just float down here and just drop into the main across here. Very easy for him to do that. So I guess we'll see when whether he makes the Hydrodam when the lair's halfway finished. That's usually the timing. Interestingly, there's a bunker here, but there's only 2 Zerglings on the field. Is he making more? Okay, he's got 4 Zerglings now. Lair's halfway done. Is there a Hydrodam? I don't see one yet. Oh, there is! There is indeed! So it is actually going to be lurkers, not going to be 2 hatch muta. I don't know why I didn't even mention that in the early game, considering Tai2 is, at this point, he's kind of known for these lurker openings, in fact. Now, does Gargoyle know about this? Interestingly, there's actually not that much space in the main here on Magrathea. It's a relatively small main. So you can see there's a little bit of shadow on the left side, but not that much. There's a little bit of shadow back here as well, but it'd be harder for him to lurker drop back here. So if it was a lurker drop, you'd have to position it very carefully. But he could also just go for a bust at the front as well. Okay, there's link speed, there's lurkers. And Gargoyle is going to get his academy now. Is he going to add his comp set straight away, or is he just going to keep building SCVs is the question. Still not adding his comp sets. A few links looks like poking here at the front. He's actually not building SCVs either for some reason. I'm not sure what Gargoyle's doing right now. Oh, he's supply blocked, that's why. Okay, so Gargoyle actually got supply blocked, so he can build anything. And he is now making the comp set at his main. He's not making it at the natural yet. Which is interesting. Engineering Bay, 3rd Barracks. Lurker aspect is almost done. You can see the 3 lurkers at the front. I don't think Gargoyle still has any idea what's going on, but he is going to pressure with his Marines. And I think Taitu should probably try and hide these Hydralisks, right? He should not be showing these to the Terran player until as late as possible. There's the lurkers done. You can potentially morph them on the ramp to stop Marines from somehow running by. It looks like Gargoyle is actually going to towards the top, or the left side main possibly, to look for a 3rd. But again, because there's island bases available on this map, it's actually very difficult for the Terran to actually deny the Zerg a 3rd. So I don't really know what his Marines are accomplishing by being over here. Like, if Taitu was going for the left side main, then yes, I guess this is okay. Okay, and there's the first scan. He sees the lurkers. Okay, so Gargoyle sees the lurkers with the first scan. He's gonna build a 2nd bunker. He might build a 3rd one, actually. Or he might just build a turret. He actually cancels... Oh, he was building a turret in the main base by the barracks, and he cancels that. He actually had the anti-muta turrets in the main mineral line already. Interestingly, the Marines actually run around the side here. So, oh my god, wait a minute, this might actually be a genius move by Gargoyle. I thought this didn't make any sense, but Gargoyle is actually a genius. Guys, Gargoyle is a genius, and I'm an idiot. But unfortunately for him, it's not going to work out here. Oh man, that could have been a sick move. If he actually ran everything up and got into the main base, he could have killed all the drones. That would have been absolutely awesome for Gargoyle. But unfortunately, not able to do it, and instead throws away his first Medic Marine Force. However, that did buy enough time for him to get 3 bunkers finished. And if you're wondering why he's unloading, it's because he's moving out. Okay, that was not what I was going to say, but it looks like he wants to move them forward, so if the lurkers come in here, he can maybe try and snipe one before they burrow. But he will also want to do... You can also do the trick where you can unload, stim, and then reload back into the bunker, and you get the stim. He's actually going for the Boxer Micro here! The Lins were a little bit far behind. Looks like Taitu catches a couple of the Marines, but loses one of the lurkers. Nice move there by Gargoyle, and he is so protected at the front. Is there a lurker drop? No, he's going straight Hive. Taitu is going straight Hive. What is he going Hive for, though? Is it just for Defilers? He's still on 2 hatch. Look at how few drones he has. Can he actually afford this? Man, Taitu has like no drones, and he's already going Hive. That's very interesting. I guess he's just going straight to Phylus here. Very interesting. I wonder if this is gonna work. I mean, I guess still no siege tanks yet. There's a scan. Did he actually scan? Yeah, he scanned the lurkers. Gargoyle just scanned the lurkers. He knows he can't run in here though. It's too narrow. He has no space. Or it's not too narrow, but there's too many lurkers covering it. So the bunkers are technically empty. He's now getting siege mode. You can see. Now the question is, which is going to be finished first? I mean, I guess the siege mode obviously will be finished before the Defilers are here. Now, Taitu's going to have to be very careful. When the siege tanks come out, he's going to have to slowly start moving back. But the vessel is still a while away. How much energy is there? There's almost 2 scans for each comsat. So that's a good amount of scans for Gargoyle to move out. Siege tank done. Siege mode is going to finish. Alright, there's a scan. He actually doesn't even need the siege mode. Of course, the tanks can actually outrange the lurkers. The Marines actually going in. Taitu going in as well. Whoa! Hey there, buddy. Final map finished. Consume on the way. Interesting, he got a creep colony just in case there's any drops coming in the back. Because remember, he has no spire to scourge dropships, and all of his army is at the front. And look at this. Hidden base at the bottom left. Taitu taking... This is an island base. Ground units cannot come in here. Only drones, or I guess SCVs can go in there, but there's no really reason for any SCVs to go in there. Taitu, by the way, does have the Overlord spotting in case a dropship comes his way. But of course, Gargoyle's gonna... Oh, never mind. He actually does have the dropship. I was gonna say he's gonna get his vessel as fast as possible, but there is a drop coming in. It's actually going in the other side here. He's not gonna get spotted by the Overlord, and this could be devastating for Taitu. He's got 1 lurker in the back. He's got 1 sunken colony. I think Gargoyle actually scans that. He scans the army now. Is he... Oh, is he gonna wait? Oh my god, he's gonna get a second group? No, he's not. He's just gonna go in straight away here. And here we go. He's going after the Defilement. He sees the Defilement. The Defilement is gonna die here. But there is the Dark Swarm. The Consume was finished. The Edge Lurker actually barely alive here. 2 siege tanks might fall straight away. The Defilement has fallen. How far in can Tai2 get? He's got 2 Defilers right now. That should be enough. Even if one gets irradiated, that should be okay. And there's the second Dark Swarm here. He's moving in. But there go the Marines in the main base. No reaction from Tai2. The Marines in the main base just killing everything. Tai2 is basically all in on this attack right now. I don't know if it's going to work. It's looking very similar to the Vorty game. The one lurker that was here does get picked off straight away. There's the lift on the natural command center. The Terran player losing his natural. The Zerg player losing his main. The Hive is actually at less than half health here. The Marines might actually kill the Hive. They're going after the Hive. There's no units. There's no units here. Tai2 is completely all in on this attack. He's not even going to try and save his Hive. The Hive, look at the Hive. The Hive is going to die. The Lings are here. Can he kill the Hive? There's 150 HP. There's 2 Marines left. It's at 100 HP. The lurkers are moving in to the base. It's at 20 HP. The Hive is dead. The Hive is dead, ladies and gentlemen. There's no more Hive, but there's lurkers all up in the main base here. Wait a minute. The last Marine in the main base has fallen. The Hive is dead. I'm actually not sure who's winning right now. Tai2 is ahead on the unit count. Oh my god. That drop was massive, but remember, Tai2 has the bottom left base. He has the hidden base at the bottom left. He's rebuilt the Defiler Mount. He rebuilt the Defiler Mount before the Hive died. Thank you very much for the host, Cadenza. Guys, you are joining us for an insane game by Tai2 right here. 2 lurkers just barely getting that swarm in time here. It looks like, by the way, Gargoyle didn't actually watch that Haya VOD of how to kill lurkers on a swarm. Did you guys know that you can actually kill these? He can put an SCV behind this lurker and shoot the SCV, and the lurker will actually die. But it looks like he actually doesn't know this. Man, but this, I can't believe that actually is relevant in this game. But Tai2 has to be careful, because if he unburrows, he'll still take the splash damage. But there's another Dark Swarm! The Dark Swarm is on top of the tanks! Oh my god. This is crazy. Tai2 might actually be taking down Gargoyle here. Oh my god, he's shooting his own tank! He's shooting his own tank! He's killing his tank with a Marine! What was that? What was that? He just killed his tank with a Marine! What the heck was that? Gargoyle, in an absolute panic, killed his own siege tank with a Marine. And Tai2 is now in control, but it looks like the SCVs are ignoring it. They're just transferring down to the natural for some reason. I have no idea what these SCVs are doing down here at the natural. I guess because there's lurkers in the main base, there's nowhere else for them to go. The Zerglings going crazy. More Zerglings are coming in here. The main hatchery has been rebuilt. 22 kills! 22 kills on this lurker! What the heck? And GG from Gargoyle. Oh my god. Wow, the game sound was even turned off. I somehow turned off the game sound while that was going on. My bad, guys. My apologies. And spawning at the 12 o'clock location as the brown Zerg, we have NB Whistler. And at the bottom position as the red Terran, we have Rox X. And it's actually quite interesting because Whistler also is kind of like recently returned to the scene, recently active again. So, you know, these 2 new players actually really bolstering NB's ranks. You know, gaining Tai2 and Whistler, I think, really helping him out here. But X is a very formidable Terran player here. So Whistler's gonna have his work cut out for him. We saw him win a game earlier today, I think, against some Protoss. I can't remember who it was. It was against Ripping. It was against Bishu, I think. Yeah, I think Whistler took out Bishu. And I believe the game sound is back, guys. I do apologize for that. Did I turn it off, like, at the end of the game or something? Maybe I got so excited by the siege tank dying that... Oh, you know what happened? I think because I zoomed in on the siege tank dying, and I tried to hit F6 to zoom out again, but my hotkey for muting the game sound is F7, so I probably hit that at the same time. So yeah, that's what happened. Yes, Whistler is the Norwegian Zerg player, the old school player. It's pretty cool. Alrighty, so of course as Overlord not going to see anything because they are cross map. Aquatia City, you know, since it's a flat map like Tau Cross, I think it's slightly harder for Zergs to take a third base on this map. You know, you can't, like... In fact, this is even wider than Tau Cross. I didn't even think about this, but look at this. On Tau Cross, you can block the main to natural choke with, like, one depot, right? You can't do that on Aquatia City. So taking a third base in ZVT on this map seems like a super pain in the butt. I guess you probably just want to go some kind of aggro build and take a close third. You go like 2H Muta, you know? And just take a close third there. But I don't think this... I mean, the main base is not super easy to harass. What does the natural look like? See, the natural is you can kind of harass it from here, but only kind of like the top half of the minerals are vulnerable, and the Marines can even kind of still like run around the side, I guess. It's not nearly as good as like as Fighting Spirit, so not sure. I would be unhappy playing ZBT on this map if I had to play ZBT, which I don't. But you know, like I'm pretty sure like Eon Zerg would be very unhappy about this. I'm sure he'd complain a lot. Anyway, we are gonna have 2H something here from Whistler. Now, is it going to be Mutas, or are we going to see the Tai 2 style lurkers here? He is on the same team as Tai 2. They could be sharing the strats. This is actually pretty exciting too, because NB used to be super strong. In the previous Gambit Cup seasons, like NB and SAS were really, really strong, and LRM actually. But it seems, you know, we've got a new set of teams taking control nowadays. And the SCP from X is going to see what's going on. He, of course, has just gone for the 1-Rex expand. I think he's gone for the fast gas as well. He has actually gone for the fast gas, but instead of getting an engineering bay, he went straight for the academy. Huh, that's interesting. Can somebody tell me what that means? And SCP is dead. But he saw what he needed to. In fact, he was alive for so long that he knows it's not lurkers, right? Because the den would have been built already. I guess in theory the den could have been built at the natural. I wasn't paying attention if the SCV came back here. But we are going to see an actual 2H Muta from Whistler, so he's not going to pull a Tai 2. Is that X Combat X? No, this is definitely not Combat X. I'm pretty sure Combat X was Protoss. Ooh. Wait, he went 1-Rex expand? Into Academy? Into Factory? What the heck? Is he going for like a fast Marine drop or something? What's going on here? Zyra says that means he went for fast +1, but because Zerg plays 2Hatch, he adapts. Interesting. I can believe that. I'll buy that. And he made 2 fire bats. Huh. Now he's building the eBay. And he's building a starport. Is he gonna get an armory though? Is he gonna go Valkyries? He could go Valkyries. This could be some kind of like weird adapted Valconic build or something. I don't know. In the meantime, Whistler taking the close third, as I suggested. In fact, he's doing exactly what I said he should probably do on this map, right? He's gone 2H Muta into taking the close third. Nice, nice. We called it right, but we called it right for once. And I don't see an armory yet. I guess it could just be for fast vessels. Probably just for vessels then. That's fine. That is A-okay. When they're cross map, the mutas will take a little while to get over here. So the first 6 mutas are out, not getting any upgrade for them. Sometimes when you go 2H Muta, you see they're going for the attack upgrade on their mutas. We're not seeing that here from Whistler. We got some turrets over here. Is this SCP stuck? No, he's just taking a weird path for some reason. Alright, so we got 4 turrets at the nap, 3 here in the main, got a couple by the barracks. He's not putting them like right next to each other in pairs, but it's pretty close. It's good enough, I guess. And, well, he baits a stim out, although it's only on 4 Marines, though. So the 2 fire bats and a Marine are in the bunker to stop any Zerglings coming in. And he's going to keep all the Marines back in the main base. eBay's done, but it doesn't seem to be getting an upgrade at the moment. And it looks like the 2H Muta is unable to really do anything. Now you can see Marine range isn't finished yet. That's kind of the point of 2H Muta. So when 3H Muta hits, Marine stim and range are both done. When 2H Muta hits, usually your stim is done, but your range is not yet done. So there's a pretty nice window for mutas to actually be able to pick off Marines more easily, since they don't have the range upgrade. But a lot of turrets here by X are going to try and prevent that. But 11 mutas now in the stack. The first turret falls immediately. I think it actually burned down. You didn't even get the kill credit for that. But here we go. Small opening in the bottom left of the base here. Marines coming down. The range upgrade is still not quite finished yet. It's very, very close to finished. And it looks like Whistler's just not really committing that much to the attack here. He's coming in yet again here. The range upgrade... Wait, what? Alright, apparently it's upgrading nothing. I'm pretty sure, I think it's range. I think it's just like a display bug. Okay, so range is now finished, and the mutas are going to have to back up. Now, it looks like he's gone into lurkers, he's got his third base. So even though the mutas haven't done an insane amount of damage, I think Whistler is still in pretty decent position. Wow. Another turret coming up. More barracks coming up. It's interesting. I think a lurker can actually hit this from the outside, but I don't think that really matters. Back up to 11 mutas here. Back killing this the turret. Oh, there's actually a nice little narrow corridor for the mutas. You can see the Marines having to run here in a line. It's almost like a choke point. That's not where you want to fight mutas. You can even kill the refinery, interestingly. He's not doing it just yet, but Whistler really putting the hurt on with this muta harass here. Where's the vessel, though? He's got the facility. Oh, no, the muta's AFK! He's AFK! Oh, no, X! X is going to kill all the mutas. Whistler went away from the keyboard and has lost all but one muta. Well, I guess that's the end of the muta harass. RIP mutas. Whoops. Forgot to type PP. Went for a bathroom break. And he comes back and he's got no mutas left. Alright, well... yeah, there you go. He's getting lurkers now, though. It's all good. It's all good. It's all fine. You know, Whistler felt bad. You know, he felt bad that he was winning the game so much. He's like, you know what, X is a pretty cool guy. Why don't I just donate some of these mutas to him and you know, let him come back in the game a bit. You know, let him play a little bit of StarCraft. You know, it's no fun playing DefenseCraft. You wanna do this? Hey, Draco, hosting us up with 170 viewers. Thank you so much. Oh man, dude, I was hoping you'd keep streaming so I could host you after. But it looks like oh no, there's lurkers. Oh no, the vessel actually. What is going on here? Apparently, both players are like semi AFK in this game. So Whistler with the muta donation, and now X with the Marine donation. His vessel literally flew over the lurkers and was just like, I'm out, see ya boys, and just left the Marines to die. This game is pretty amusing. You see guys, this kind of thing is why I enjoy watching foreigner games sometimes even more than watching like, you know, like high-level Koreans. Like this kind of thing would, like, imagine this is Flash versus Hero in ASL Finals. Like, this isn't gonna happen. Flash isn't gonna, you know, walk two groups of Marines into lurkers. But it's hilarious. I want this to happen. I want to see people go AFK and lose all their units. That makes me happy, you know? By the way, we have Hydra Lurk here. He's getting range and carapace, and he's getting his Hydra ups. This, I think, is also a good idea. You know, as I was saying earlier, you know, it's a very open map, Aquatia City. No real good choke points, or not many good choke points for you to defend. So going for like this kind of stronger army technique, I think is good. And he's actually hiding it. Look at this. He's left a few lurkers at the front. He's actually pretending like he doesn't have that many units. He's trying to bait X to move forward here. Oh man, he's baiting X to move forward. There comes some Scourge. Gets picked off. A few random lurkers, though, are not here. Is he going to go? When's he going to go? He's going to not lose all the lurkers. And there we go. The vessel's coming in here. They're going to get attacked. Hydra lurkers coming in here, but the massive irradiates are actually splashing all of the Hydralisks to death right now. And there's no lurkers left. And the Hydras have to pull back. There's 3 siege tanks. Whistler, I think, waited a little bit too long. His lurkers were all half dead by the time he decided to actually engage. And then the 2 or 3 monster irradiates completely destroying those Hydralisks. So did you make paper copies of Protoss walls for Draco? I didn't actually, but fortunately I don't think that made a difference in the tournament. I'm pretty sure that didn't make a difference. Oh no! It's another Irradiate! Oh, he's getting vessels though! That's one nice thing about Hydra Lurk. You can pick off the vessels when they go too far forward, but losing so many Hydras though. Oh man, he's missing the Lurker part of the Hydra Lurk. He's got a lot of hatcheries though. He's got 6 hatches. He's just pumping it out. Still no Queen's Nest. He's staying on lair for a long time. That's completely reasonable, completely normal when you're going for Hydra Lurk. He's got his 1 upgrade. His carapace is almost done. He's facing +1 attack from the Marines. He's coming in here again, but another nice Irradiate, and the Lurk is not even borrowing, so it's still splashing its buddies on the side. And man, the army control from Whistler is really not here. Oh man, Whistler. Like, Hydra Lurk is supposed to completely demolish Terran in the mid-game. You know? Like, Terran's supposed to have to wait for a lot of siege tanks before they can fight against this, but Whistler not really executing this properly. And here we go. This, though, could be good. The tanks are not in siege mode. A lot of Hydras coming in. Where are the Lurkers? Oh, there's no Lurkers. It's only Hydralisks! Whistler, it's Hydra Lurker. It's not Hydra. Wait, I hear a Mutalisk. What the heck? What the heck is this guy doing over here? Dude, go home, man. You're drunk. No, go home. Oh, man. BM. Alright. Oh my god, another good Irradiate. He picks off one of the vessels. Is he going to get a second one? No, he's not. He's actually picking off a lot of the Marines. He's going to pick off one of the siege tanks. But all of the Hydras get annihilated here. 20 kills between those 2 siege tanks. And now the Terran army is just running into the 3rd base of Whistler. Hydras cannot fight toe-to-toe against Medic Marine, as you can see. Well, okay, maybe they can. But not very efficiently. And the first Vultures coming in with their Spider Mines. That's going to be even more dangerous for these Hydralisks. Ooh. Not the worst mine drag, to be honest. It's going to pick off the siege tanks. It's pretty important. But this is now bad news for Whistler. He's got more Marines coming in from the bottom side. He's only got Hydras now. He doesn't even have time to make them into Lurkers. They're just getting taken down straight away. And the Marines, they're just laughing in the Hydra's faces, as you can see. Medics out healing everything. And there we go. GG from Whistler. And X takes game number 2. Oh man, I thought Whistler was in a good position there, but then he threw away 10 Mutalisks for free and couldn't quite execute the Hydra Lurker properly, which means we are now 1-1 between RM and NB. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for game number 3, and spawning at the bottom left position as the red Protoss, we have NB favorite. At the top right as the yellow Protoss, we have RN DeWalt. Wait, whoops. Huh. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So cross-map PvP on Circuit Breaker. It's quite interesting. I watched some of DeWalt's stream earlier today and in the past few days, and I saw him go DT openings actually a fair bit. So I was surprised to actually see him go 12 next in that game against Wallace. In fact, he didn't even do the 12 next that, in my opinion, is the better version, which is 12 next into 12 gate, 14 gate. He went for the Korean version, which is Gate Forge. But he did it on Laquacia City, which I'm not convinced is the best idea. Because the Gate Forge version relies on Fighting Spirit shenanigans to work. Alright, but let's see what he's going for here. He's going for the Gateway first. No 12 next this time from DeWalt. Also, to be fair to DeWalt, one of the matches he lost was against Bonneth, who's just like an insane PvP monster. But he did also lose, so he lost to Wallace today, and I believe last week he lost to Yeti in the match against Net Wars. And Yeti is not necessarily like a like a household name, like a top 10 foreigner or anything like that. So I wonder how DeWalt feels about this. You know, maybe his confidence is a little bit shaken. Who knows? He's actually opting for a 2-gate opening himself. Very interesting. Not something I would opt for on Circuit Breaker. It's a regular ramp map. It's a pretty big map. You know, 2Gate is a lot better on maps like Python, for example. But I guess we'll see what happens. Python or like, I don't know, like Blue Storm. MP Sky is saying that Bonnet went 2-1 against Calm last night. Wow, that is crazy. That is actually amazing. I think I saw he was streaming, but I had like a billion streams open. There was like a lot of people streaming last night, so I didn't actually pay much attention to the games. Alrighty. Now, it looks like Zell guy just gonna wander around here, try and chase down this probe. But probably not gonna catch this bad boy until the goon comes out. This probe should leave before the goon comes. But now the 3 Zells are coming, so Favorite actually sees this. So what is the reaction going to be? You can see DeWalt immediately following up with his own tech as well. He didn't even make a 4th and 5th Zealot, only making the initial 3 to go try and do some damage. Now, Favorite should be able to have 2 Dragoons and a Zealot by the time this gets here, so I don't think this is too scary for him. I think this is completely fine. And he's getting the complete scout off in DeWalt's base as well, so we can see the tech is being added. He knows most likely there's no additional Zealots coming. And yeah, this should be fine. He's actually pulled 3 probes off. I don't think that's even needed. Yeah, wow, 4 probes? I mean, it's okay. I don't think he needs 4 probes here. You should pull this one back. Oh, he needs to put it in the rolls? Nice. Wait, did DeWalt just attack his own Zealot? Wait, did you guys see that? It looked like DeWalt attacked his own Zealot for a second there. That was really weird. With a 3 Zealot attack, killing like a probe, I think, or maybe 2 probes, and that's about it. So really not working out for DeWalt there. At least he gets in, he sees the 2-gate, he sees the range, so he knows there's no DT rush or anything like that. Oh, DeWalt is the one going DT rush. I told you guys he's been going DT openers on his stream. Now the question is, can he hold the counterattack? He should be fine here, even without range. I think he's skipped range here. There's no way he's got range already. Yeah. So DeWalt has actually skipped range to go straight for DTs, but because he'll be holding the top of his ramp, I think that's actually fine. And it looks like we're going to have an expansion here from Favorite. Is he going to go for the Robo Slow Reaper build? If he does, he should be okay against the DT rush. He really needs to add the Robos straight away, though. And looks like we're going to have a bit of a skirmish here at the front, but DeWalt has the goon advantage, but Favorite has range. DeWalt has no range here, so he's got to be careful. Looks like Favorite is going to sack his Zealot. But yeah, I don't think DeWalt should chase too much here. Is he getting his own range now? Like, DeWalt doesn't have range, right? I'm not crazy. I'm like 85% sure he actually doesn't have range. Where's the Robo? Ooh, is that going to be in time? That's going to be very close. If he makes the observatory straight away, I think he's fine. If he goes support bay first and delays the obs, he could be in big trouble here. I mean, it's cross map. It's going to take a while for the DTs to walk down there. Should be okay, right? I don't know the exact timings on this. Alright, anyway. It's like 6 Dragoons here, some more Dragoons just chilling on the ramp. And DeWalt now going to get his own expansion. Now look at this. Favorite's expansion is way faster than DeWalt's. So if these DTs can't do any damage, then Favorite should be in a good position. However, this does, the faster archives means DeWalt's going to get his High Templar faster. Could potentially also do like some sword drops and stuff to try and, wait, there's no observatory. It builds fast, but it needs to build it like right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no! He's not building it, the DTs are almost here! Where's the observatory? Okay, it's building. The observatory is building, it's so slow though. Or no, I mean it's not so slow, but it's quite late, but it builds really fast. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I said it was so slow. I guess it is kind of late. Okay, here we go. Does he see it? He's just gonna have to try and buy time. There we go. Can he hear it? He should be able to hear the DT swipes. Hello? Alright, 5 probes down. Observatory is done. Observer is on the way. Oh man, if he had actually built the observatory straight away, this would not be doing any damage. But I don't know why that obs was delayed that much. He must have just forgot. Oh man. DT's just going to town here. 7 kills on that bad boy. How many kills on the other one? 6 kills on the other one. And remember, this is all lost mining time as well. The obs is here. The obs is out. Alright. He's going to take down the DT. Nice little stack there. Another probe does fall. 8 kills on this guy, and I think he should be able to escape. But look at the supply difference now. DeWalt's in a great position. So any advantage that Favorite got from the faster Nexus is completely gone right now. DeWalt's own Nexus is finished. He's getting his High Templar. He's getting Storm. He's getting his range finally. And DeWalt is in fantastic shape right now. Oh man. So DeWalt might finally get his revenge here. He might finally win a PvP. It's looking real good for him. He's even trying to sneak in. Where's the obs? The obs actually left. The DT can come in right now. DeWalt's actually testing this. And he's like, wait a minute, why aren't the goons shooting me? Oh, he doesn't realize. The obs actually pieced out. Oh, there's a second obs here though, so I guess it makes sense. That's really interesting though. I thought he would just go for it since the goons didn't shoot him. Alright. Interestingly, an additional cannon here. DeWalt, I guess, figures that Favorite's only option to win is to go for an all-in counterattack. So as long as DeWalt doesn't die right now and has like a good cannon defense, it should be fine, right? Oh. I'm just skirting the edge there. I like the double cannons in the main, just in case some kind of weird drop comes in, like a DT drop, or even a Reaver drop here. Although it's not like the best anti-Reaver positioning. You can put it slightly. Well, actually, no, this is fine because the rest of the buildings are blocking, I guess. So DeWalt making absolutely sure that he cannot lose the game in any stupid fashion. He's also building spotting pylons here just to see any shuttle coming in. And we've got a forge. What is that? And Citadel at the bottom here. Yeah. Look at it. DeWalt's even manor pyloning the other bases just to make sure that Favorite can't take a hidden base. I'm not sure why you need to manor this. I would just put a pylon here just so you can spot it. That way he can take it later if he wants. Alright. By the way, as Moobot says, guys, TL Open, number 5, it's tomorrow. You should definitely sign up. Definitely sign up. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your grandma that if she wants to play TL Open, she can. It is an open tournament. Well, I mean, unless your grandma's Korean, in which case, or using a Korean IP, in which case, maybe not. But, you know, otherwise, yeah, definitely. Definitely encourage her to play. So the Alps from Favorite's going to see the third base from DeWalt. There's not really much he can do about this. He doesn't even have a Reaver. Yeah, he actually... Favorite actually did like the Draco style. At least I'm calling it Draco style, but it's like... I mean, I'm sure other people do this too, but he got the Robo just for obs, and now he's going straight into Templar tech. No Reavers at all. Sama! Whoa! The Dragoon's actually stopped. It's gonna live. Is it? It's gonna live. You lucky little observer. Look at this guy. Aw, yeah, he's so cute. Look at he's so cute. Aw, cute little guy. Probe gonna try and take a sneaky base. Gonna get hunted down. Yoink. I like DeWalt's vision, by the way. Look at the minimap. Nice vision from DeWalt. He's got his own Robo now for obs. He's getting some upgrades. Is that +2? That is actually +2. Any upgrades from this guy? Favorite? He's getting +1. It's actually almost done. 5 gateways against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 gateways for DeWalt. Huge gateway advantage, big supply advantage. Gonna be difficult for Favorite to come back. I'm not even sure what he can do. He's behind on supply, on tech, on upgrades, on bases. I think Favorite is literally behind in every possible way you can be behind right now. He's behind on map vision, even. Right? Like, what does Favorite have going for him? Let's try and think about this. He doesn't even have an Archon advantage. They both have an Archon. Unlucky, man. Does he even... He doesn't even have more letters in his name, does he? Do they have the same... No, he does! He's got one more letter in his name. Alright, so Favorite has the advantage of a slightly longer name right now. I believe he's got 10 characters in his name. Whereas DeWalt only... Oh, no, wait. Do they both have 10 characters in their name? Oh, wait, no, they both have 10 characters. No! No, Favorite. We can't even give him that. Oh, man. That's just unfortunate. I mean, DeWalt's supply blocked. Alright, we'll give him that one. What's happening over here? Ooh, DeWalt's trying to be sneaky here. Trying to run in with a few units to spot and get some damage down. Oh! Oh, the Templar! Oh! He takes down 2 High Templar, actually, but he didn't lose 2 High Templar of his own. He actually has baited Favorite into attacking up this ramp, which is not a good idea. Oh, man, he's actually taking so much damage on the zones. No, don't fight up the ramp, Favorite! What are you doing? Oh, no, he baited him. And now Favorite is so dead. I guess Favorite realized he was dead anyway. GG, yo, DeWalt taking down Favorite here in game number 3. And that means RM is up 2-1 in this series. One more game and they will be going on to the loser bracket finals. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, into game number 4. Spawning at the bottom left position is the yellow Zerg. We will have Nemu, not actually splitting his dudes to 4. Wait, no, he did. Oh, they were just stacked on these two. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And top right, as the brown Protoss, we will have Funny. So it's now all on Nemu's shoulders. He needs to win this game to keep Team NB alive in this series. It's actually interesting because it was the opposite in the match for Funny. So in the previous match today, Funny again came out on playing him in set 4, but in that situation, RM was actually losing 1-2. I believe against SAS, so it was a must-win for Funny. And RM actually came back and took out SAS in the ace match after that. So yeah, are Draco and Bonneth playing? No, they're both on Net Wars. Net Wars isn't playing today. They'll be playing next week. Same with IFU. Alright, looks like I've got a pro guy coming down. He's actually opted for an in-base pylon here. Very interesting. I think, wait a minute, have I seen Funny play PvZ on this map? Because that seems familiar to me. Like, I'm not surprised by this for some reason. Now, this map has the inside mineral only. So this is where Funny kind of cheesed Non in the first in the first game they played today, or that he played today. But I guess in theory you can put a Nexus here and take this, although, you know, Hydras and stuff can shoot you from the other side because this leads out onto the map. So it's not like Outsider where you can just go Gateway in your main and still get a fast expansion. It's a little bit different. It's not really a safe back expansion. Oh! 6 HP? Got him, but he got the probe. Sorry, he got the pylon down. It's gonna be quite annoying. Probably just gonna make some Zerglies here. Yep. Now, is this just gonna be a tech build? Indeed, it is. Very interesting. What is Funny gonna do? Is he gonna go for the Bonneth style things? Apparently, Gazimpom sending me a heart. Not sure who you are, Gazimpom, but heart's back to you. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, can I tell from like my friend list who that is? No. I have no idea what that is. Oh! Oh, the Overlord sees it, so he's like, whoops, never mind. Just a little bit embarrassed. And he's trying to go around the top side so the Lynx couldn't stop him. Rip Probe. Oh no, not Rip Probe. But we got the good old double zealot, double probe block here. Third hatchery by Nemu, helping to wall off his natural. I really want to see what this is. Is this Bonnet's Robo build? Is this just Stargate Corsair DT off one base into expansion? Is this... What else can it be? What else can it be off one base, guys? Is it a Scout Goon all-in? My favorite build. Who knows? Alright, core's done. What's the tech building? It's actually moving out with 3 zealots here. Gonna start putting on some pressure. Wow, nice reaction time from Nemu. What is the build? Citadel. Interesting. Is he gonna like try and do an anytime bust and just walk in with 4 DTs and just kill everything? That'd be hilarious. I don't actually know how the anytime build works. I just remember the funny videos where he walks into the Zerg's base with a bunch of DTs and just kills everything, even though there's detection. And Zerg's just like, alright, sure, buddy. Oh, he's gonna get the ramp. He actually gets the ramp positioning against Nemu. That's pretty nice, actually. Stops the Zerglings from getting a really good surround, although that zealot on the bottom needs to move back. Oh man, this is actually really bad for Nemu. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Although these Zerglings should clean it up, though. These zealots are now quite severely damaged. And the first zealot is going to fall here, but that's a lot of Zerglings forced to be made. He's also going to force his way up and see the Hydrogen, crucially. No lair, sees the Hydrogen, knows exactly what he's facing now. And look at this micro, trying to be Bonnet here. Not quite going to finish off the Zerglings, but well done. Meanwhile, a probe is actually in the back, potentially going to sneak something in the back here. Is he going to build, like... No, it's speed loss. So what is this probe for? I was like, is he going to build DTs in the back or something? Ah, he's not doing it right. How do you actually do this? No, I think he's doing it right. It's just, it's not going. Yeah. This is how you do it, right? Why isn't this working? Hey, there we go. Okay, we did it. Is he actually going to put the pylon here? He's doing the same thing. This is exactly what Funny did against Non. Oh my god. Funny did this against Non. He built 2 gateways here, and he built proxy dragoons in Non's main base. But what is he actually building here, though? Is he building DTs? Like, if you're going speed all in off one base, why do your gateways need to be proxied? Because speedlots run so fast. I mean, surely, I don't know, does the risk justify the reward here? Because if Nemu sees this, he's just going to shut this down straight away, right? But Nemu's not going to see it, though. Oh, man. And here come the speedlots. He's going to come in the front. This could actually be genius. This, man, Funny, he always comes out on Planum. He knows this map, guys. Funny knows this map. He knows what to do. I'm curious what this forge is supposed to be for, though. Oh god. Oh god, look at Nemu sitting behind his wall like, you cannot attack me against my wall, Protoss player. But little does he know, there are 2 gateways in the back of his base. Oh no, not like this. Well... Alright, Hydra's gonna move up here. Zealot's actually just gonna run in and fight. I don't think they can win this fight. Although, they are on the high ground. Some of these Hydras, I think, are shooting from the low ground. So the Zealots are gonna get taken down here. Funny's gonna have to pull back. He might have to cannon the top of his ramp now. He's got the Forge already. He's got the Temple Archives. He can make DTs, but there's an Overlord there, obviously, and he doesn't have a Stargate. But here we go. Zealots being made in the back. Another Sunken at the front. And there's a Spire as well. When are the Zealots going to show themselves, though? There's a DT making as well. He is making a DT in the back of the base. And there's the cannon making. It's a little bit late, but the Zealots should be able to buy enough time for the cannon to finish. If the cannon finishes, I don't think there's any way for Nemu to bust up here, but it's going to be incredibly close here. Wait a minute, Nemu might break here. Funny has to pull his probes right now. Where are the probes? The cannon's almost finished. It's going to be super close. I think Funny needs to pull his probes, but now the Zealots are going into the main base. There's a great drone stack, though. But Funny is in serious trouble. The cannon is finished. There's the probe drill at the front. There's the drone stack at the back. The Zealots are still getting taken down, but remember there's a DT on the way as well. If Funny can somehow hold this, the DT could potentially kill everything. There's a second cannon on the way, but all the probes are dying. A DT is coming down, but there is an Overlord here as well. Zealot DT trying to hold. DT now coming into the back, but it's going to get stopped. 2 DTs, but they're going to get stopped by Zerglings. The cannon is dead, but only 2 Hydras. Only 2 Zerglings are left. The first DT falls, the second DT is alive here. It's incredibly close right now. And it looks like an Overlord finally realized what the heck is going on. And the DT's in the base, but the Mutas are out. The Mutas are out, and there is nothing to stop the Mutas. He needs to make an Archon or something, I guess. He's making another cannon here in the main base. He needs to make an Archon to stop the Mutalisks. More Zealots are actually just running down here. It looks like Nemu's trying to make a Sunken Colony in his main base just to stop the shenanigans. But it looks like these Mutas are going to seal the deal here. The cannon not able to finish in time. Second cannon in the main base is going to be too late here, and Bunny has left the game. Probably GGing because of the replay bug, or the chat bug. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, oh my god. It's gonna be a match of legends, of titans, of gods. At the top right position as the yellow Protoss representing the Russian Mafia, it is gonna be DeWalt. And at the bottom left as the purple Zerg representing the team of noobs, it is NB Tai 2. Can DeWalt hold against whatever crazy build Tai 2 is going to throw at him? That is the question. We're actually in the same spawn locations as well as last game, which is pretty funny. But guys, the last time I casted these two players, I think, was in a Team Liquid Open Finals. I think that was actually TL Open 2 Finals, possibly TL Open 3. And, you know, at that time, you know, DeWalt, Tai 2 was a huge underdog. But Tai 2 actually went 3-1 against DeWalt in that Finals and took him out. So, I'm actually not sure who I'm favoring here. Now, I think pretty much all of those games were some kind of weird cheese. Weird all-in build, which is kind of Tai 2's specialty. And it looks like DeWalt going for the sneaky scouting trick. Did he actually see that? Wait, I don't think he saw that. Uh-oh, is he going bottom right? Uh-oh. It looks like DeWalt actually messed it up a little bit. The timing wasn't quite correct. And DeWalt did not see the Overlord, so he's going all the way bottom right. Oh man, he's gonna get a super late scout on Tai 2 now. That was so close. He was like 1 hex out of range there. Very unfortunate for DeWalt. Pretty sure we're on the right version of Fighting Spirit though, so you know, no remake shall be had. Oh man, and Tai 2 went for a fast gas here. Wait a minute, I wasn't even paying attention to what Tai 2 was doing. Uh-oh. Wait, is he gonna go top left? Oh, he's sending out a second probe. He's scared. He built 1 cannon only. Oh man, is this gonna be like a Ling bust? Fortunately, since they're cross map, it's gonna take a while for these dudes to get over there. Hey, we got a subscriber, Kibibit. My favorite Canadian caster, Kappa. Hey, thanks so much, my friend. Is there like a catchphrase that Canadian people say? I was trying to think of one, but my mind failed me. Alright, whatever. An effort was made. I tried. Alright. We've got the classic wall. We've got Ling's actually going back for some reason. I guess he's gonna try and intercept this probe. A boot? Haha, I see what you did there. What is Tai 2 actually doing with this? Nothing besides the early Ling speed yet. 2 Lings looks like gonna block the probe from coming in the top side. Nice awareness. And second cannon here. I mean, this is a super solid wall. You can just block this with 1 Zealot and 1 probe. It's tight on both the sides. It's very easy to block. There's no real vulnerabilities. Oh man, Tai 2 actually messing up as well, allowing the probe to get through. But can he block it up? Oh, barely blocks it from getting up the ramp. Now, this doesn't really tell DeWalt that much. I mean, he sees the hatchery here. I don't think he saw the hatchery here, so he doesn't know if Tai2 has a third base. And obviously he didn't get into the main, so DeWalt right now has to be aware that it could still be something like a Hydra all-in. He just doesn't know. I think he has to make a third cannon blind, especially against Tai2. But he's not going to do it though. He's not doing it. I guess he saw that there were no units, only the speedlings. He didn't see any Hydras yet. So maybe he's going off that and saying, okay, maybe it's okay. But it looks like he's building another cannon here. Yeah, so he is going to blind build a third cannon. I think that's correct. Because without getting the information, you have to do that. Interestingly, he's only got 2 guys on the cast. Okay, he's putting his third guy on now. He is getting his Stargate. Not going to go straight for Citadel, just going for the normal build. Oh man, this is very interesting. Kix actually asks a good question, says, is it just me or is these cannons really far back? This cannon positioning has 2 purposes. One, it's far back enough that he can build a second row at the front, so if there's a Hydra all-in, he actually has plenty of space. But also, if it was a Hydra, if it was like super fast Hydras coming in, it makes it harder for the Hydras to actually kill these. If you build them in the back row, the Hydras have to run right up against the buildings in order to shoot them, and it actually makes it slightly harder to control the Hydra bust. So this is a good defensive posture. It's like Spire. Ooh, we're going to see some Muta. Pretty fast second gas here from Tai2. Now, is the probe going to get any of this information? There are 4 speedlings at the front. I think did the Ling in the front see it coming out? He sees it now. Can he block it? He needs to block it from seeing the second gas. If it sees the second gas, it's very crucial. Oh, he sees the second gas. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. 2 cannons on the way in the main base. DeWalt's going to be ready. He knows. He knows it's happening. But is Tai2 just going to switch it up now? He could potentially just not go mutas now, right? Normally this fast second gas means mutas. But since it was scouted, he could change his mind. That's actually really bad that Tai2 let that through with speedlings on the field. That shouldn't really be allowed to happen, to be honest. Interestingly, there's no pylon to provide cannons along the top side of the natural, so that would still be vulnerable. He's making some Scourge. He is still doing mutas, actually. Tai2's still doing it. He's committing. Obviously, the main base is going to be quite well defended. +1 Sayres will be out. Going to be difficult for this to actually do much unless he can get some really good Scourge in here. So I think once this finishes, maybe 1 more cannon here, and DeWalt should be completely set. That probe, I can't actually emphasize how important that probe was. This is all he needed to see to know exactly what was going on. Super important there. So it looks like we've got 5 mutas and 4 Scourge, but 3 Corsairs already on the field, and +1 is very close to done. Oh, wait a minute. Scourge coming in here. He's going to get some. There's 4 cannons here. You can't really go in there. I actually think Tai2 should have not gone mutas once that was scouted. But I'm not a Zerg player, so I'm not sure how much that screws up your build. Interestingly, he's getting +1 Carapace for his air as well. So it seems that Tai2 actually really wants to contest in the air, but there's a DT coming down here. There's no Overlord. 2 Overlords actually heading up here. They're barely going to be in time. He's going to have to pull the drones for a second here. Is he going to notice is the question, though. Tai2, is he paying attention to this third base? Oh, God. Oh, God, he does notice, but only after 5 drones have been killed. He's making the Sunken Colony now, but the Dark Templar actually can just kill this. There's no units here. The mutas are flying back. 1 muta is out, but I think the Sunken Colony, at the very least, is going to fall. And you can see a second DT is coming down now into the natural expansion. The DT is going to fall as well, but 5 drone kills and a Sunken Colony is definitely worth it. Now, this DT can't get in. There's 1 Sunken Colony here, and it looks like it's just going to grab a few drone kills. Perhaps 3 kills. Yeah, 3 drone kills. That's actually fine. That's not the end of the world for Tai2. Interestingly, not only did the DTs get kills here, but they also saw that Tai2 was making more mutas. You can see he is actually building a 3rd cannon in the main base, because he knows what's happening. He's even going to make 2 of his Templar into Archons, because he saw, crucially, 0 Hydra production from Tai2. Actually, he didn't even see a Hydra Den. Wait, there's no Hydra Den. What the? Wait a minute. There isn't even a Hydra Den. Alright, interesting. No Hydra Den. Pure air committal here. That is ballsy. Look at this. Normally you would see like a den and an Evo chamber, right? As part of the walls. But Tai 2, he's going to have his +1 carapace. I wonder if he's even going to get +2 air carapace. That would be pretty crazy. Of course, the Protoss can only get +1 air weapons. You can't get +2 air weapons without a fleet beacon. So Tai 2 could actually out-upgrade the Corsair. So you could get +2 carapace against +1 air weapons. Obviously, that would take a really long time, though. I'm pretty sure you can get +2 straight away, right? And you need a Greater Spire for +3. Wait a minute. Do you need a Greater Spire for +3, or do you only need the Hive? I'm actually not sure now. Maybe you only need the Hive. Because like for ground upgrades, you only need the Hive to get +3. So I'm actually not sure if you need the Greater Spire or not. And we're gonna have an engagement here. There's 9 Corsairs with +1, but a lot of Muted Scourge. Look at this! There is an Archon here at the 3rd, but it's going to be very difficult for an Archon to actually catch Mutalisk. And he's got to be careful though. The Scourge actually are very clumped up. He's got to be careful. We're going to have a big engagement. Several Scourge connect. No, we're not going to have a big engagement. The Archon coming in the back. He's got to be careful. Some Scourge are getting in here. He's actually going for the fight right now. +1 carapace is done. High Templar coming back. He's going to storm. He's going to catch just the tail end of the units. I cannot believe Tai 2's actually committing to this. This is like Jelizark versus Best style, but look at that. All the Scourge actually getting picked off here, and he's going to have to split his Mutalisks if he wants to escape. Is he really not making a den? Okay, you know, he has a den. Okay, now we have some Hydralisks. But now the problem is, because Tai 2 committed entirely to Mutas, he can't really even stop the 3rd base from going up. That's really annoying. Oh no, they're on move command! Oh no, they're on move command! Oh no, Tai 2 losing a whole bunch of Scourge, and now 9 +1 Corsairs are coming out for DeWalt here. Tai 2 is in serious trouble right now. Oh man. Does he have Spores? Okay, now he's got Hydras. I wonder if he needs Spore Colonies even. Oh, here we go though. Here we go, DeWalt, gotta be a bit careful, but look at this turn! Look how much damage he's putting down! And he's got the 3rd base up and running. This is really nice for DeWalt. DeWalt, look at this, sending Zealots as well. He's gonna check all the expansions, he's got a Zealot up here. He knows right now if it's 3 base against 3 base, then he's winning the game. All he's gotta do is not die, and he will be absolutely fine here. We're gonna build some cannons here at the 3 o'clock. Interestingly, DeWalt's probe count seems a little bit low to me. Okay, no, he's sending a few over now to the 3 o'clock. But it doesn't seem to have like a super high probe saturation. But look at this. Tai 2 coming in again. Gonna grab one of these Corsairs. But, oh, he's actually gonna grab some of these probes actually with the Mutalisk. Gotta be careful not to take an Archon shot. One random Ling is just down here. Just chilling. Looks like Hydra's getting their upgrades. But I think DeWalt is just in such a good position. Now, how many High Templar are there? Looks like 4... No, 3 High Templar. I thought one of these was a High Templar, but 3 High Templar with Storm. Like a bit of a traffic jam going on in here. Did Tai 2 actually get +2 carapace? I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Okay, so he just stopped at +1. Oh! He's gonna try and look for High Templar now. This is actually very important. Where are the Corsairs? The Corsairs are supposed to stop this. He actually killed 2 High Templars. That's gonna make the Hydras way more effective. Or no, wait, did he only kill 1? Maybe he only killed 1 and baited out 1 Storm. Supplies are still not too different. It's going to come down to this engagement. How's the engagement going to go? 2 High Templars, basically 1 Storm each. Almost 2 Storms on the first one. And here we go. Actually, the Hydra's running in the top side here. The Probe's going to try and come down to block. If Tai 2 can actually run up there, he can potentially just snipe the Nexus and do a Lurker Egg block. But look at this. The Probe block on the top of the ramp. Absolutely crucial. Stopping the Hydras from running in there. Muta's coming in the back. Not able to do anything. And Hydras have to retreat here. He got some of the probes. The saving grace for Tai 2 is that the 3rd base isn't saturated. I think DeWalt should probably make some more probes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually forgetting to rally these gateways as well. Oh, and DeWalt coming in here. Look at this. He's supply blocking the Zerg. DeWalt, he's going for the kill. And this is going to be really tricky now for Tai 2. Since he's supply blocked, he can't make any more units to stop this attack. DeWalt going for a potentially killing blow. Something is going on the right side. I'm not sure what's happening over there, but the rest of the Mutas are getting taken down here. DeWalt takes down the rest of the mutants. It looks like Hydra's actually coming in from all sides here. He could get us around. There are 3 sunken colonies. Look at the minimap. The Protoss army is coming in here. DeWalt, he needs to position his army correctly because he is going to have Hydras coming in from the backside here. Double storm, good storms on the Hydralisks. A second High Templar with 2 storms is going to storm more of the incoming Hydralisks. Can DeWalt win it right now? Look at the storms, the great storms from DeWalt. He's killing everything on the other side. The Sunkens are all dead. More Hydras coming in the back, but it's not quite going to be enough. Hydras actually were out on the map for some reason. DeWalt is going to kill everything at this natural expansion. Could potentially kill the evolution chamber that's getting the critical upgrades as well. And Tai 2 is in massive trouble here in the ace match. It's looking very much like RM is going to be taking this down 3-2. Look at the Corsairs still putting in work, although the Zerg is so far down in supply that it doesn't even matter. And GG from Tai 2. DeWalt redeeming himself here yet again in an ace match. And coming up big for Team RM. RM will advance to the losers bracket final. Team NB are out. So the last 3 teams still alive in Gambit Cup are IFU and NetWars, who will be playing in the winners bracket final next week on Friday as usual. And RM will be playing against the loser of that, trying to come through the lower bracket to reach the grand finals. I'll be doing 2 matches next week, next Friday, and then the grand final in 2 weeks. Should be very exciting, but that is all the games I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Some pretty great series today. Good game, good individual games, and also good series overall. We had 2 ace matches, which I think is always very exciting. Yeah, and thanks again for watching. Thanks to the new subs.